What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these Road Warriors and the Detroit Lions.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll gain 11 on that play, and that gives him the first.
That's good for an Oklahoma City first down. A gain of 11.
Taylor again.
First down, Dragons.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives him a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Go.
Play action now with Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
18, pioneer.
Daniels to throw on fourth. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Oh, it's a quick throw out line. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They go play action. Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Quick throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Hey, Lion.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
And this drive with a design run. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
To him before it's released and alter that throw.
It is caught at the 20. And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons break the tie here in the first. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, Ron! Son, so good!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. It's hot.
Run for Lawrence. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Hey, hey. Hey.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
19 Tiger.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Taylor, this one left for Daniels. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons take a 2nd quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, lock. Take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Kate, that play is so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first down. Daniels dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Second down, looking for options. Quickly to Watson. And he's tackled for no gain. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to bring up first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
19, Charger, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
A gain of 13. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
19, Lions.
Now Daniels to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 21. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hey, kill!
He'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Will Riker to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
30 left. Think right. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Gun. Check smash. Go, let's go. Here we go.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
For number 82, incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the red.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, go. 13. Hey,
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Back to Taylor on second down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Daniels on first down. This one's going to hit the ground. It's incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's second down.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's go. 70,
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, third and long. And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Dragons break that tie and out lead by 7.
Lions 28. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger,
Lawrence in the pistol. Short pass brought in. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey! Focus, hot!
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. 40! Into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
35. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They've got a man in motion. They go again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, here we go. Second down.
Get it. Mustang, not Cougar 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Walker on second. Makes a tackle. He's still going. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
24.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions with a little more work to do to win it here.
40-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey. Use the motion. Watch the motion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Throwing now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hey, run. Turn. Hey, kill. Go. Sink right.
Now to throw. That's Cosby on the marker. And they do get him down, so the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Walker on first down. He has room past the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running with Walker again.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
10 yards on the
The defense calls it timeouts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Staying with Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.